season is over for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They lost to a bunch of bench players. When I say bench players, the Ravens, who pretty much got home field advantage all through the playoffs, pretty much rest mostly all of their starters, and they lost 28-10. Another disappointed season. Don't know what to say. I didn't have no great hopes on this season because we lost too much. We lost too much. When you lost Vernon Bell and Antonio Brown, that hurts a lot of team. You lost two all-pro players. So what did Pittsburgh have to do in the offseason to get back to one of the elite teams? For me, I'm saying fire the GM. Fire Kevin Colbert. A lot of Pittsburgh Steelers fans saying they need to fire Mike Tomlin. But you know what? I'm going to give Mike Tomlin credit. For all the injuries, the trades, didn't sign some players. A coach can only coach for a team they give him. And to go 8-8 with this team was a great accomplishment that a coach could have did. That Mike Tomlin, if he had to make the playoff with his team, probably would have been coach of the year. When 8-8 with a backup quarterback, let me tell you this right here. From a third string quarterback and a fourth string quarterback, Rudolph was a third string. Everybody know his name was Snobs, what his name was. The black quarterback they drafted Tennessee 2 years ago. He was the backup, and they trade him away and let him waste in Miami. Now, don't get me wrong, the trade was pretty good that we end up getting Fitzpatrick, a Pro Bowl safety, but we had to give up a number one draft, a first round draft pick. That we don't have a first round draft pick this year. The off season, they must look for another quarterback. Because Mason Rudolph, whoever his name is, it's not the quarterback. He has not been successful. He is not. He played pretty good in the last game before he got injured. But he's not the successor. Unless he can really prove from next year. But he's not the successor for the Steelers. Steelers have to prove the running game. James Conner is not the man. He cannot stay on the field. He is injury prone. If it ain't the shoulder, it's the ankle. He's a good back that could come in and get a couple of plays, get your start running back some rest, but he's not a main feature running back. Hodge has potential, but team got some film on him. And once they got film on him, it was a different Hodge was compared to early in the season. He was messing up. He couldn't really throw the ball. Teams really was sacking him, putting pressure on him. He was really screwing up a lot of plays because teams got film on him and know his tendencies. T.J. Watt was a great pick when we drafted him. I'm seeing things will go better. It will be better for this team. Juju found out that it's hard to be the number one guy in the receiver. But Juju was injured most of all year too. But if that's an excuse, I don't think so. I mean, Juju did good previous year, but you had Antonio Brown on the other side. Hopefully Big Ben will come back. And I really do believe if Ben didn't get hurt, that the Steelers would have been in the playoffs. They would have been in the playoffs. Their defense was ranked with number 3 in the NFL, 3 or 4 in the NFL. And the question on the defense is this: are you going to sign this man back? He's a free agent after this season. Well, basically he's a free agent when free agents start up. He had a great year. I think he had 10 sacks. He really stepped out. He really come to his own this year. Yeah, you could say it's a contract year, but he really stepped up this year. So is Kevin Colbert going to sign him back? And we know how Kevin Colbert is. He don't want to play out money. Fitzpatrick he was a good pickup. So it's almost that you can say it was good to get rid of a first round pick for this guy because he stepped up this year. He really did step up. So for me being a Steelers fan, what we have to do, we haven't got no better than New England Patriots. Matter of fact, we got farther away from the New England Patriots, and the Baltimore Ravens done surpass us. The Ravens done surpass us. We haven't catch up on Kansas City yet. Buffalo Bills done surpass us. We look at the teams that done surpass the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we haven't got any better. We got worse. So people say you can fight Mike Tomlin. Why fight Mike Tomlin? And he took a team where the starting quarterback got injured. You had a all-pro running back gone. You had an all-pro, probably about the best wide receiver in the game, Antonio Brown, gone. You lost 3 all-pro offensive players, and you went 8-8, and your offense struggled all year. You became 8-8 because your defense. So why fire a coach like that? Fire the man who started the demise of the Steelers, and that's Kevin Colbert. Fire him. fire you, get a new GM. Ask Bill Collier to be a GM. But Kevin Colbert is the reason of the demise of the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's a dumb GM. He don't know nothing. He do not have Bill Collier to make him look good. He got that job on false pretense because you had Bill Collier, who was a great coach. He know talent. And so after Bill Collier's team is gone, Ben is the only player that under Bill Collier regime. What have we done after that? He hasn't put. You got some few players that did good, but when the last time we went to a Super Bowl? What, 2011? That the last time we went to a Super Bowl, 2011, and we lost to Green Bay? 2011, 2012, one of the two. What have he done? He got more draft busts than he got superstars. It's time for a new way. It's time for Pittsburgh, the Rooneys, to fire Kevin Colbert and get a new GM in. Tell me what you think in the comment section. I'm disappointed that my Pittsburgh Steelers, I got to sit back and hear all these Raven fans talk about, oh, Lamar Jackson is the best in the history. Oh, Lamar Jackson. Believe me, when talk to me about next year if he be like this right here. When defenses catch up to what he do. So, peace.